Hey there, it's Mastin Kipp, founder of thedailylove.com and author of the book, Daily Love, Growing into Grace, and welcome to Daily Love TV. We are filming again here this week in Bali, and so excited to have you here. And you know, one of the words that just really hits hard for me when I'm in Bali is the word surrender. And I can tell you, especially in the West, when we think about this word surrender, it can really have a negative connotation because we kind of assume that surrender is giving up. We think it's something where, like, you know, we're failing almost. Failure and surrender kind of go hand in hand. But really, if you look at any real spiritual process or 12-step process, any transformational process, surrender to a higher power, surrender to your own desires, surrender to your own self-care, your self-worth, what you really want, what your heart desires. That's a part of any process. You know, the first part of the 12-step process is to admit that we're powerless, right? Whenever we want to forgive, we have to really step into the acceptance of what's happened to us. And so surrender has become a very powerful tool in the transformational toolkit, and Bali is such an incredible environment for this topic to come up. So I want to talk a little bit about what surrender is and what surrender isn't. So surrender is not, I repeat, not failure. Right? Surrender does not mean you've done something wrong. Surrender does not mean that you are weak. Surrender does not mean that you've given up. Surrender means you want to break through to a higher level in your life, and you've come to admit that on some level, the way that you're currently operating is not serving you in coming to that next level. And so if you think about the areas that you're stuck, right? Maybe you're stuck financially, you're stuck physically, you're stuck romantically, you're stuck in your business, maybe you're stuck in your body. There's so many areas where we can feel stuck, like we're not moving forward and having that progress. The thing you have to consider is that in that area where you're stuck, your best thinking got you there. Consider that for a second. Your best thinking got you there. What that means is that a new level of thinking has to come through, right? So that means that we have to be willing to be open and surrender certain levels of thinking or belief systems that we have in order for us to rise in certain directions, right? That's why many times, you know, we tend to meet transformation on our knees. You know, people, when they find the Daily Love, they don't find, you know, this blog on their best day. They usually find this in a downturn, right? There's something's gone wrong in their relationship or something's gone wrong in their life, and they're looking for, you know, transformation or inspiration to change their life. So in order to do that, we have to get really clear on the beliefs and the you know, habits that we have that are holding us back. So think about this for a second. When you think about the areas of your life when you're stuck, in fact, just think about one area where you're stuck, right? Think about one area where you want to break through. What has your belief system and your thought process been in that area up until now? Maybe it's I'm not good enough. Maybe it's I'm not creative. Maybe there's something wrong with me. My best days are behind me. Whatever that might be, really think about what that thought process is that seems to keep you stuck. And then just for today and this week, can you make your prayer, you know, dear God, dear source, dear higher power, you know, I surrender this thinking to you. I know that this thinking has stopped me. Show me how to transform my thinking. Show me how I can surrender this thinking that's held me back, and show me how to find a new way of thinking, a new way of being. You know, when you ask to be guided, when you ask for signs, life, God, the divine will show up for you and give you signs specifically just for you so that you will know and understand what they are. And there's a very specific spiritual curriculum for you, and that process is really surrender. So if you're coming up against a lot of resistance, life is trying to show you something. Life is trying to show you that there's another way, another option that you have not considered up until now. So know this, when you change your thinking, you're gonna think that you might die. You're not gonna die. Everything is gonna be all right. You're gonna step into some uncertainty as your life starts to transform, but that's okay. The heart, the soul, the spirit deals in uncertainty. So just for today, dear God, please show me how I can change my thinking. There's my old belief system that I've had. I'm ready for a new belief system. So what I'd like you to do is that you may be watching this on YouTube, you might be watching this on Facebook. Head on over to thedailylove.com, and in the comments below this video, let me know what belief system, what thought process that you've had that's held you back. Maybe it's I'm not good enough. Maybe I have to put everybody else first instead of me. Whatever that thought process is, below this video, let me know what that is, and then also let me know what the new thought process is going to be and how you are going to surrender your frustration, that sense of feeling stuck, to a higher power and ask to be guided. Also, if you have done the surrender process in the past and you've really asked for guidance, share your success stories. I'm really curious because some people are meeting us for the first time. Some people are veterans of personal growth and have a lot of experience, strength, and hope that they want to share. Either way, hop on over to the blog. In the comments, let us know where you're at and how you're going to apply the lesson of today. And most importantly, and as always here at Daily Love TV, you know what to do. Find the courage, get out there, take action, and make it real. I'll see you next week.